Kid's got a bleeding disorder.
Sure.
I had to stop the bleeding myself after 25 minutes.
So you're saying Chase did screw up? Or Foreman screwed up?
Big hand points to minutes. Maybe you got it mixed up.
Oh, snap. Foreman's playing the dozens. You're at a huge cultural disadvantage here, Chase. Take a couple minutes to think of a witty retort.
So we have contradicting bleeding time tests. If we run labs to check his clotting factors, we can confirm which one's right.
Yeah, testing. Nice idea. Way better than trying to guess which doctor's incompetent. Looks better in the paperwork, too.
Hey, Foreman. Your mama's so fat, when her beeper goes off, people think she's backing up.
Where's Clancy?
He's asleep.
House. Clancy's gone missing.
Oh, no. You take Alpha Centauri, Foreman can look on Tatooine, and Cameron can set up an intergalactic checkpoint. Let's pray he hasn't got into hyperdrive. We'll never catch him.
Clancy?
I had to go where there were no windows so I could get the chip out, like you said.
God.
I can feel it. I just can't
Clancy,
grab
stop! There is no chip. We're gonna clean you up, and we're gonna go back to your room. You can't do things like this. Parents.
So you're just going to keep cutting him until what?
This test is different. We'll draw some blood and see if any clotting factors are low or missing.
But why haven't the other tests?
We've got 3 results that haven't been consistent. One of them must be wrong.
Or 2 of them.
Is it possible the problem isn't his blood? It's just psychological. I mean, he almost killed himself.
He wasn't trying to hurt himself.
No, he was just looking for an alien tracking device.
Too tight?
My parents think I'm crazy.
No, they don't. They're just worried about you, that's all.
I'm not weird. It's just that weird things keep happening to me.
Slight pinch.
If you make me better, do you think the aliens will leave me alone?
I don't think they're going to be bothering you for much longer.
You lying again?
No. We figure this out, everything's going to be okay. Still with us?
Pulmonary edema, stage 2 hypertensive crisis.
What is happening?
Wait outside. Get him oxygen and start him on an IV drip of sodium nitroprusside. Get them outside.
Here's Clancy's DNA. And here's the DNA from that piece of his heart we just biopsied.
That is impossible. Run it again. We already did. And once more after that.
The genes from Clancy's myocytes don't match the genes from the rest of his body.
Alien DNA.
What's this machine do?
Makes a lot of noise. And it's gonna help us figure out what's wrong with you.
You think House has lost a step?
He's fine. There. A clump of affected cells in the bone marrow of the femur. Explains the intermittent bleeding disorder.
Because I don't need to subject myself to House's torture if there's no upside.
I'm telling you, he's fine. We missed some affected cells in his heart. Explains the continuing hypertensive issues.
You said the last case really threw him, and now suddenly...
I was wrong.
So you changed your mind. Why? His brilliant ideas on this case have all been yours.
There's the reason for him needing glasses. Apparently it's a symptom. It means the condition predates...
You don't change your mind without a reason. Now, what do you know?
didn't blow the last case. Cuddy cured the guy using House's idea. Cuddy and Wilson are trying to teach him some humility. Scan is complete. 3 hot spots, but nothing in his brain. House's original theory was right. It is not neurological.
Is he going to be able to walk?
His leg should be functional after some rehab.
Functional? What does that mean? He'll be able to walk but not run? He'll have a limp?
If everything goes well, he'll walk, he'll run, he'll probably be even stronger than he is now. When we close him up, we'll move over to his other legs, snake a catheter up through the femoral artery and into his heart. Once the affected areas are removed, his normal tissue will step back in and do its job. He should have no more problems with his blood pressure. After confirming those areas are clear, we'll start the final procedure. I'm going to insert a needle through the pupil and get rid of the abnormal cells in the retina. Close your right eye. Can you see my face?
Yeah, it's clear.
You can throw away your glasses. We got it all. Get some sleep. You're going home tomorrow.
Thank you.
I need clonazepam.
I thought you got it all.
Yeah, yell at me. That'll fix the kid.
How does one person end up with 2 different sets of DNA?
We've been through this.
Our assumptions are faulty.
We've confirmed 2 different sets of DNA. We reran the sequence.
I didn't say the lab work was faulty. I said our assumptions were faulty. We assumed he's a person.
Of course. The aliens didn't just visit him, they replaced him.
You're being silly. What if he's not a person? What if he's 2 persons?
I'm not getting the metaphor.
No metaphor. Chase, you said the mom used in vitro fertilization, right?
Yeah, they had trouble conceiving.
Kid was right all along. He was implanted with something. Back when he was young, I mean really young, like 12 cells young. In vitro increases the likelihood of twinning.
But he doesn't have a twin.
Not walking around. But in vitro fertilization costs around 25 grand a pop. So doctors implant 2 to 6 embryos to make sure you get your money's worth. Problem is, there's not always enough bedrooms for all the kiddies. 2 brothers get stuck sharing. There's no bunk beds, so they cuddle up to keep warm. They never untangle. He's 2 people in one. It's called chimerism. Unfortunately, his brother's like a bad doubles partner. Guy just takes up space, gets in the way. Clancy's body thinks that he's gonna put away the easy winners. His brother just keeps swatting balls into the net. We gotta get him off the court.
So does that mean that you can find the bad cells in his brain or not?
Sure, abandon the metaphor, fine. Clancy thinks differently than his brother because he thinks. If we induce an alien abduction,
Wait, what the hell are you talking about?
the foreign DNA has got to be in a portion of your son's brain that makes him believe that he's being abducted. If we stimulate those neurons with an electric probe, we can trick your son's brain into hallucinating. And your son's neurons will light up, and his brother's cells will remain dark.